So that's almost a 1.5% move, John. So where is that VIX? Let me see. It doesn't work according to a bunch of morons that always say that. It does work because we're sitting there exactly where we should be for the VIX right. We were in the 12s and locked and loaded in the 12s for a heck of a long time. Then we slid up just a little bit. We call it maybe whatever, 14 to 18, maybe. I mean, a couple times you'd get to 19 for a day, and that was it. But volatility is a big portion of everything that we're looking at, right? And how accurate it truly is. So we went up to 65 on August 5th. We pulled back that same day. We closed in the mid 30s, and then it was down. Well, we've got a little bit of a lift going on right now in the VIX. And as a matter of fact, I would call it that we are in a bit of a 14, call it to 18 sort of an area right now for the volatility index. We've been at 14 a lot. We've pushed up at 18 and pulled right back. Today we got to about 18 and a half. We've pulled off of that just a little bit. So we'll be in the 18s if it stands. And oh, by the way, a 16 VIX, that's a 1% move every single day. And 18, a little bit more than a 1% move every day. Today, we've moved up 1.3%. I'd say the damn VIX is pretty accurate, John.
Yep, still pretty accurate, Pete.
Yeah.
And I'll just finish up, folks, with since I spent a fair amount of time at the top talking about China, if China's slowing and if they've contracted for 4 months in a row, which is not an if, it's a fact that they've contracted 4 months in a row, well, that's why we're seeing crude oil down 4% today, because China is a massive consumer of coal and crude oil. And if they're contracting, they're not going to be using as much of either, Pete. So yeah, they can store it just like we can, but in the 70s, it ain't as attractive to just stick it in the ground. They're probably just saying, let me hold off and see if I can pick it up a little cheaper. That's my take.
Yep.